Hey Gather fam, I am out on vacation, but I wanted to go ahead and thank you guys for your support and sharing in my pregnancy journey thus far. I realized that maternal mental health was a topic that I did not want to miss out on discussing. So I wanted to highlight one of the biggest moments during my pregnancy, which was my decision to naturally induce at home when there was, I was going to say a threat, but that sounds a little bit negative. So I'll say the promise of being medically induced if I did not go into labor on my own after a certain period of time. Hi guys. So today is February 10th. Tomorrow is February 11th, which is our due date. As you can see, this is still Bella's belly. And so she has not come yet. This is our second due date. The first one was February 14th, and then as I got further along in my pregnancy, it changed to the 11th. But anyway, so tomorrow and Friday I am off of work, and me and Big Daddy, aka my husband, BKA Philip, we are going to have a field day of activities and just different things to help massage and invite baby Bella Earthside. So one of the things that we will be doing is making Midwives Brew. I should get all the ingredients. Hold on. So here are the ingredients for Midwives Brew. And the things that I'll be trying tomorrow, along with getting a foot massage. Again, this will be the second one. Excuse me, I'm out of breath. I've been out of breath for 9 months. Getting a foot massage, eating spicy food, eggplant parmesan. What are we going to be doing? The mile circuit, which is a physical exercise. What else? There's a few other things. Raspberry, red leaf. I'll be drinking this tea. Yeah, red raspberry leaf tea, which I've already been drinking. Evening primrose oil, which I've already been taking. We're gonna be walking. We're gonna be bouncing on the ball. Like, we are doing everything because we are ready for baby girl. So I decided to make a short video because I figured that people would probably want to know. But let me say this. For this entire pregnancy, have been very natural minded. I've wanted to do this without medical intervention. That's the easiest way to say it. Because I am officially 40 weeks, it becomes less and less safe for baby to stay inside of me because your body stops giving the baby what it needs because it's fully developed. So if it comes to that, I am not the type of mom who's not going to show up to an induction day. I am not like that. I believe that God will carry my family, my daughter, my husband, myself through anything that he will bring us to. So it's not like that. I will not risk any health issues with my daughter, but I do fully believe that if my body is ready and she is ready, that we can do this together without medical intervention. She agrees. She's moving. Of course, she's not going to move right now. Y'all probably can't even see her little butt sticking out. This is her butt right here. But anyway, I really believe in us and I believe in our teamwork. So that's why I want to do everything that I can on my own first to see how we can get there together. And then worst come to worst, we're headed to the hospital and we'll be induced. But yeah, wanted to start the journey off and share with you guys. So stay tuned. Say bye, bells. Ugh. Okay, about to start the Midwives Brew. Let's see what it does. We have, I think it's 30 minutes to drink it. You got to drink it all in 30 minutes. You're not supposed to eat 2 hours before, and I think 2 hours after. Not fully sure, but really excited. And that made me think about what are some of the things that I would do again if I were blessed to have another child. What are some of the things that I would want to change? And what are some of the things that I think are super important to share? And I'm probably not going to remember everything because baby brain is still real, y'all. That thing is real even after you have that child. It's real, and it's real for a long time. So I'll continue to share as they come to my mind. But for right now, I want to share 5 things that I think was extremely, 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 extremely important to me during pregnancy journey number 1. Hopefully. I'm definitely open to having more kids. So here are 5 things that were really, really important to me. 1, from the moment that I found out I was pregnant, I was determined to document just everything, the way my body changed, the feelings I was having, questions that I had for my team, just document every and anything. And I started out really good. I was journaling and I started out really, really good. But when morning sickness hit and when other factors, when life kind of hit, because another thing about pregnancy is that life does not stop just because you get pregnant. But anyway, that is a cause for another video. But documenting, you never know what's going to happen the next day. Pregnancy is completely unscripted. So documenting really helps to put your mind at ease. It helps you to remember how you felt if you happen to have children later on. It helps you to slow down because pregnancy actually moved pretty fast for me at certain periods. So documentation, writing it down, taking pictures, talking to people, capturing memories, that is so important during pregnancy, and I highly recommend documenting. 2, begin to form a community. There are mothers all around you. Whenever you're having a baby, there are mothers all around you. People you may know, people you may not know, people you may know through other people. If someone's a mom and you trust them, definitely start using those connections to build your community, because it really does take a village. I think that being pregnant during a pandemic was one of the hardest things that I've ever experienced in life, and will probably continue to be one of the hardest things that I've been through. And if it was not for my sorority sisters, my cousins, and my aunts who had children, my friends who were godparents or had children of their own, my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, just co-workers who have children, like, these people became a part of my community, and they were personal. They were just really personal examples of what I wanted to do, what I needed to know. They were happy and totally fine with being open with me with their own experiences, which I truly appreciate, because that's another thing you want. You want to hear people's experiences, so that you don't have to, repeat something that may not work for you, or so that you can try something that you may not even know about. So building community is highly recommended as well. Another thing that I did to build community was I joined some groups on Facebook for mothers who were having babies at the same time that I was. And so that ended up really, really cool. Now, the thing about that is that it was a couple thousand moms on there. So sometimes it was a little busy. There were a lot of opinions and a lot of information shared, but you keep the meat and you throw out the bones. So build your community. Number 3 is doing your research. I'm gonna be honest, I became a little bit obsessed with all things motherhood, parenthood, babyhood when I found out I was pregnant. I did have to end up scaling back a little bit because it became overwhelming to me. It made me question absolutely everything. Information that I was getting, I was going back to my mom and was like, Mom, how come in 1999 you weren't doing this? And Mom, how come they're doing this in 2020 but you didn't do this? And like, I was questioning everything. However, once I scaled back and was able to balance, being informed was the best thing that I could do. When my body went through changes, I was aware of what it meant and what could possibly come next, and that helped me out with my personal struggle with anxiety. It helped me out with being able to give myself a little bit of grace in knowing, okay, this may or may not happen. Relax, let it come if it's gonna come, but do not stress. Information truly eased a lot of the mystery and the emotional confusion that you oftentimes feel when pregnant. I was reading, I was listening to audiobooks, I was getting information from those mom groups that I was a part of, I was asking friends and family, I was watching movies, I was watching shows, I was talking to my doctor, because I truly believe that in a lot of things in life, there's no way for you to be fully prepared, but you can be somewhat prepared. And in order to be prepared, you have to give energy towards that subject. And I was committed to giving energy towards my baby, just like my baby was giving me energy, the energy of growing and showing me that she was on her way. I wanted to show her that I was on the way to being a mom that, she could feel comfortable with and proud of. And so that's what I did. I got informed, and people were sick of me. And if you're watching this and you were one of the people who were sick of me, I'm so sorry. But I am happy that I did what I did, because it gave me so much comfort during my pregnancy. Being informed, highly recommend. Number 4, health is wealth. Pregnancy can be very overwhelming to the body. And because of that, you want to make sure that you are eating right, that you are sleeping as much as possible, because baby, that sleep goes. It goes, and you never know when it's going to come back. You want to make sure that you are drinking your water. Drinking your water during pregnancy is so extremely important. You want to make sure that you are working out moderately. I feel very good about how I took care of my body physically during pregnancy. I walked at least 5 times a week. I drank a lot of water. I had tea pretty often, but that's neither here nor there. If you like tea, if you like herbal things, then that's fine. Fruits and vegetables was something that I was committed to. There was a time where I couldn't eat meat for a few weeks because baby girl did not like meat, and so I balanced that out with fruits and vegetables. I was taking my prenatal vitamins before I even got pregnant because we planned our baby, but I made sure that I stuck with that. And then when my body didn't want those vitamins anymore, I found another way to get those vitamins in my system. And because of that, I really feel like labor and delivery was manageable to an extent. I really do think that taking care of yourself prior to delivering your child physically just helps out along the way. So get your walks in, get your exercise in, get some light weightlifting in. Stretching. I stretched all the time. I would soak in the tub and have such a good stretch after soaking in the tub, and it kept my body limber. I kept moving. I kept dancing. I danced like there was no tomorrow. So that's definitely something I would recommend. You want to be physically fit when you are expecting. And number 5, last but definitely not least, be flexible. You can plan, but that baby and your body may have other plans. So do not be discouraged. Do not be dismayed if things do not go as planned. Be flexible. It is one of the biggest lessons that you will need to learn prior to having a child, because when that baby comes earthside, things will always change and you may never be ready for what's going to happen. So being flexible is very important. I'm on the run. I gotta go. But thanks again for listening, guys. Can't wait to catch up with you soon. Bye.